Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I'm Psychic Medium Cari Mugz, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So if you're listening to this on my Spunky Spirit podcast, you can watch it on my Instagram, my YouTube, or my TikTok at Cari Mugz, or my Facebook page called Spunky Spirit. So as always, if you're watching this, please take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. If you're watching this, it more likely is for you, but always take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. So if you notice today, I'm wearing my Bigfoot shirt and my Bigfoot hat because I am going to, in my podcast, and I'm going to record my podcast later today. I'm going to interview my husband who has had sightings, who has seen Bigfoot. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out my Spunky Spirit podcast. Also, too, I have lots of new merchandise. I was going to wear it today in my Spunky Spirit store. I have a cute little Halloween ghost on one of ours on a sweatshirt, but I will post that later just because today I wanted to sport the Bigfoot stuff. So, okay, so today we are using the Gateway Oracle card by Denise Linn. I love Denise Linn. She has awesome card decks. Plus, she's written some books that are really good. Some from past lives. Some of them are about past lives that I've read that are awesome. So on the back of each card is a beautiful scenery of a sunset, mountains, and water out in nature, connecting to spirit. And the illustrations are also very, very, very good. So, and this deck is an easier deck to read. You don't need the book a lot. It just kind of is very self-explanatory. Each card kind of tells you. So if you're just beginning or starting to practice, this deck is probably the best, one of the good ones to use. So, okay, so today, whoa, soaring into joy. I don't know about you, but lately things have been so freaking crazy and so nuts. So I'm hoping this week will bring us joy, because I want you to remember this. The main reason we're here on earth is to find joy and to expand and to figure out who we are authentically. Because when we figure out who we are authentically, it brings us joy. So focus on the joy this week. This week is going to be more about joy and finding joy in the simple things and the little things and being grateful for things. Do something childlike this week. Childlike wonder fills my life. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, because I don't know about you, I know a lot of my clients and a lot of my followers have been like, it has been so nuts and it's been so heavy, and it really has been. So this week is all about joy and gratitude, and not even gratitude, because sometimes gratitude is the highest vibration, don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you're so overwhelmed, it's hard. And when you're kind of in a state of sadness or depression, it's hard to find something to be grateful for. So this week is about joy, finding your joy. There's going to be something that's going to bring you joy, or something that's going to be fun, or that's going to remind you of your childhood memory, or something. An ancestor is going to pop up a memory, a childhood memory. This week's going to bring you some rest or some joy to be happy again and to find that purpose again and to look forward to the next day. So, soaring into joy. These don't have numbers, but I feel like the numbers for this week would be, let's do, we've done 333 and 555 a lot, and that's change and your spirit guides being with you. 222 means you're going in the right direction, and 111 means that you're raising, oh, I know what it is. 111 means you're raising your frequency. So let's do 111, because that means you're raising your frequency, you're finding your joy. 777 is your ancestors cheering you on, letting you know that they're there. And that's always really, really finding joy in that, finding joy in knowing that they're with you, that they're guiding you and directing you. So 777 and 111. Also, too, balloons are huge. Balloons are huge for joy. I see balloons in readings all the time. They actually signify birthdays for me, but they also signify fun or celebrations. And so this week's there's going to be something celebratory about this week. And something that you can find joy in. And also, too, look how she's floating away, or the wind, because sometimes the wind of change just kind of like, sometimes, when you're walking outside and that wind just, and you take a deep breath in. So wind is a big one. And the clouds, see the clouds up there. I like sometimes to see the different formations of the clouds, because that will also, I feel like that's spirit talking to me too a lot of times. So this week, soaring into joy, you're gonna find joy in this week. And also, too, Ask your joy guides. If you're kind of feeling down and you don't feel like you're going to have any joy, ask your joy guide specifically, make me laugh today. And I promise you, something will happen and you'll laugh and you'll be like, oh my gosh. And then you'll realize it was your joy guides, and you'll know when it's them, and they totally will help you if you ask them. So if you're feeling like you can't find the joy on your own, or you're not so sure Spirit's going to bring joy through this week, ask your joy guides to show you some joy. And when you find that joy, I want you to thank them. When you're laughing about something or something silly, I want you to thank your joy guides, because they love that, and then they'll continue to bring through more joy. And I think that's the thing too. Because it's been so crazy and chaotic, it's good to stop and smell the roses, be in the now, and find the joy. And I find the joy in the simple things. Joy doesn't have to come from big, huge things in our lives, right? It can come from really, really simple things, just being us. And joy can come from just being able to go for a walk one day without the kids trying to get in the bathroom while you're going to the bathroom, right? I remember those days. Or when you've got so much going on with your business, or so much going on with your career or work, and you're feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes it's hard just to find the joy in the tiniest moments. So this week you'll find some joy in some of the tiny moments. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week.